to the Marshall game, I think Jalen Lane emerges as a punt returner.
Yeah.
I think he really did good. Our offense was explosive. Drones had a rushing TD and a pass to Felton. That's a good way to get our momentum shifted and in the right direction.
Yeah, I went to that Marshall game, and I thought that after the Vandy game, I was a little bit worried.
Yeah.
Because Marshall, Coach Huff has done a heck of a job down there at Marshall, and he really built that program. Still can't believe they let him walk away to Southern Miss.
Right.
But we go to that game, and I was there at that game, and you just felt like the energy was depleted from not only the crowd but on the stands as well. I remember that punt return by Jay Lane. It was right there in front of me. Jay Lane caught that ball, and you're thinking, is he not going to fair catch this thing? I'm thinking he's going to get rocked. He goes, and that guy, I'm sure he's thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to make the ESPN top 10. I'm going to smoke this guy. Jay Lane just takes one little quick little step. That guy goes right by him, and then he just, that is one thing about Jay Lane. He will catch a ball in traffic, and he will try and return that thing. He don't
That's
care.
Right. He's
very
got big playability.
He does got big playability. He's got that breakaway speed.
Definitely.
But I'll be honest. I watched that Marshall win, and I still, watching that game and being at that game, still, it took a long time for our offense to get going.
Yeah.
That first quarter, I could be wrong, but I think that it was nobody had scored yet. And I think Jay Lane was the first guy to score. Then I think we get a field goal. But I just felt like we were still hung up on that Vandy loss, which just goes to show you how crucial that week 1 loss was to us. I felt like we had no rhythm on the offensive side of the ball. Felt like defense played pretty good that game. But again, just think that we were still shell-shocked.
I agree.
I think we were definitely shell-shocked, but it was a good win nonetheless because Marshall ended up playing in the conference championship.
Yep.
So I know that's an overlooked win by a lot of people, but
it was a very chippy game.
It was a chippy game.
They would, push to the sideline and, they'd be smack talking. I'm sure a lot of them guys know each other.
Oh, yeah.
And, that's just kind of a, Appalachian, powerhouse,